Hello everyone, welcome to our Arduino beginner lessons. Today we are doing digitalRead on lesson number 6. Okay, let's open our info slide. So on the previous lesson we did digitalRead, where we assign 5 volts to a port, or which will be digital high, or digital low, which will be assigned 0 volts to a port. That same port which can be assigned for digital high or digital low can also read digital high or digital low, where it can read if voltage is coming through or if there is no voltage coming to it. So in digital read, a digital port can read either a 1 indicating that there is voltage coming through it, or a 0 indicating that there is no voltage coming through it. For this, you can even use it to actually check if certain things are on. However, in this lesson, we are going to do a demonstration using a button. We are going to have our 5 volts input power source here, resistor just to protect this board, then a button, and finally to a digital pin. So this is just an ordinary button, which when pressed it closes and also it opens. So when it is closed, we should read a digital 1 here, and when it is open we should read a digital 0. Okay, so let's check our connections for this project. So on this project I've already connected everything because it's almost the same connection as the previous lesson. So here on the red jumper wire we have 5 volts as our power supply here, and we have just a button and a resistor, and this is the positive leg of our LED, and finally the negative leg of our LED right here, and this is ground, which is this is the ground strip being ground here. So this is just similar with the connection of LED in lesson number 5. So the only difference is our power port is not pin number 2, where we were doing a digital high or digital low. We are just using 5 volts input. So under normal circumstances, if we skip this, this button, the LED would light up. However, so this button here is responsible for switching the LED on and off. So I'm going to add another wire, another jumper wire, which is going to assist us to read, to do our digital read. I'm going to put it on pin number 2. Then I'm going to put it between the positive leg of our LED and our resistor right here. So right now what is going to happen is when current passes through here and as it is moving to the LED, here we have a chance of reading with our Arduino whether the LED is on or it is off. However, we'll be also seeing it visually and also seeing the readings on our serial monitor, whether they are coinciding. Okay, so now let's go to our code. So I've already written this code just to save time. This is a simple project. So we have button status, and we also have button. So button, this is the pin where we are reading the button, where we read the button status, and button status is the variable which you are going to store the reading. Okay, so you do your serial begin in order to ensure that we view on our serial monitor. We also then you do the pin mode to indicate that it is the button is an input. Then you do now you have to read from the button, so it's button status, which is this variable, is equals to digital read button, where we are reading whether the button is on or off, and that is a 1 or a 0. Serial.print new line button status, then a delay of half of a second. So after that, simply have to upload our code. Now it has been successfully uploaded. So now let's open serial monitor. So as you can see on our serial monitor, we are reading 0 is the value status, indicating that there is no current passing through. Let me just enlarge the screen, and as you can see our LED is off. So I'm going to press the button to turn it on. So as you can see, our serial monitor is now reading 1s, indicating that the button is on, and as you can see, it's on, and once you turn it off, it actually starts to read 0s again, and the button is off. So there you go, that's all for digital read. Thank you for listening.